Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty bad echo. Oh, that's because my mic is sitting on this pole. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Happy Monday. Where? Hold on. Whoops. What is the Poppins? Hope everyone had a decent weekend. Solid one. It's been good around here. It's been a wee bit chilly, so that's why I'm wearing a nice sweater today. Like, I know that it's pretty bad in Wisconsin right now, like in the negatives with the winds and everything. I don't miss that whatsoever. But my areolas be popping out when I'm riding on my bike late at night, you know? It's like in the 50s, 40s. Gets a little bit chilly, so I try to avoid going out there. But let's time to get some alcohol in my system just to warm up the insides. Just to warm up. Alright, bet. Oh, I gotta work on my introduction too, but we'll do that after I get my drinks. Alright, cool. Smothered chicken. I know you told me to make that before. I haven't made it just yet. I'll think about it. Bro, ever since I got my Costco card, I've been finding some decent deals there. I feel a little bit more like an adult. Because that's all I hear people talking about. Like, people who are adults talking about their Costco runs and what kind of deals they found there and whatnot. I don't know if that's just me, but the people I've spoken to who are like adults, that's what they talk about. Going to Costco. So, I guess I'm an adult now. Finding decent deals. My fridge is actually full of meats, so I don't have to worry about it for like a week or so, or maybe more. Got me some nice cuts of beef. I went to a Costco business center, and they have much better meats than the regular wholesale one. Granted, the wholesale one probably has the same stuff, sorta, but it's like behind the butcher. And your boy with, what is it called? Anxiety cannot speak to the butchers. So, we don't do that around here. So, the business center is legit. It has a lot more, like, bulky produce and stuff, too. So, it's legit. It's legit. All of the rumors about Costco being the GOAT is kind of true. The alcohol is great too. Japanese whiskey for 28 bucks? Like, where can you get that? Even though it's the cheapest Japanese whiskey you can possibly get, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. I was contemplating getting like a giant ribeye to cut up and have a whole bunch of ribeye steaks, but those are kind of expensive still. They're like 13 bucks a pound. But for $200-300, you can get like 8 or 9 steaks out of that thing. It looks really good, but my brother-in-law and them coming next week. We're going to go to a steakhouse anyways, so I'll hold off on that one until I want to make like a fancy meal for myself or something. Maybe even get me some Wagyu at some point. There's some really good slices of meat around here. Even the one in Costco's, it's actually really expensive. It's like $49 a pound. I'm going to try the one over here by me. This is a much smaller piece. But if I feel fancy, pinky up, you know? But not at the moment. All right. Today, though, we landed on India. So we're going to be making chicken biryani and tandoori chicken. I know I could have made like a vegetarian dish because a lot of them are quite vegetarianist. But I figured I'd pick the easiest recipes first. I was also thinking of like vindaloo, but it's fine. I didn't want to make like a curry dish at the moment. my stomach has been killing me, and I've been getting heartburn. So, I mean, one of the first things I bought at Costco was some Ozempirola, because the acid reflux has been kicking my butt. So, we make some chicken biryani. I forgot to defrost this chicken this morning, so I threw it in the microwave to defrost for a little bit, then threw it back in the fridge. So I'm hoping I don't get no salmon of the Nilla today. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I ain't scared of no ghosts. I've eaten worse, so we'll be all right. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. But I was like looking around the Indian store to find the stuff I need, and there's like a bunch of little ingredients that I don't have, like green cardamom. I only have black cardamom, and like some Kashmiri pepper powders and stuff like that. Turns out you don't need them all. They make it in one container for so much less. This was $3, and it has all the spices and everything you need in it. Compared to like buying them individually, like the freaking green cardamom, a tiny thing like that was $10. I was like, okay, I'm gonna save me some money. Cause I have been on quite a bit of a spending spree, just a smidge. I gotta make up for it though. I didn't have to pay rent this month, so I kinda went crazy with the things to spend on outside of that. And I didn't even buy none of my nieces and nephews presents. It's almost Christmas. Last year I got them I did the same thing, I guess. It's just like a season for spending and whatnot. But I got them presents like in January. So I'll probably do the same this year. What's good, B? What's poppin'? Merry Christmas, early Christmas. What is poppin' with you? We drinking today because it's Monday and people need to know it's almost Christmas time. I got off all next week, baby. Oh my gosh, Sleepy's here. Look, Chris beat you to the illest and the chillest, bro. Slacking. Must be nice. Yeah, it is. It's I don't think I've taken off since freaking Huck's wedding. So that's been like 3 months since I've taken off work. And I got unlimited PTO. I should just take off every Friday and just call it a day. Cause I'll be tired of them people. Be tired of them. He rapped, sang for the... Yeah! It was really, really funny, because while he was doing that, he texts the family group chat or whatnot. Like, you be seals with Dano. What's going on, super? What's good? Just don't go to work then? Yeah. I've told you guys I have unlimited PTO, right? It's like that scam that they do, where instead of giving you actual numbers of PTO, they give you unlimited PTO, and then they make you feel bad for taking off or like denying you most of the time. My boss has never like denied me for anything like that, but I don't know. I always forget to take off sometimes. And that's what they bank on, because they don't have to pay actual PTO. Yeah. But my job, been typically cool with it, if you're reasonable. Like, I took off a whole month before, and they were cool with it. I think I was, like, moving to Hawaii, so I needed some time off. It was cool. My boss has been really cool about it. But yes, it is definitely the be mindful of your coworkers stuff. Cause shoot, time to take off like 2-3 months at a time. Alright, I need to work on some marinades. I need another bowl. Whoops. Whoops. I would love to just take off work forever though. That's why I need more things, more reasons to take off work. Usually, if you give me a reason to take off work, I will. And then no one can really say anything. That way I'm like, I took off work and made my unlimited PTO worth it. But I have been making it worth it, I would say. I took off like 3 weeks in January, few weeks in April, a couple weeks in August. So I've taken like a month and a half off of work. I think that's around, what, 6 weeks? I could be taking off more, I guess. Well, I'll take another week off next week. So that means I'm taking like 7 weeks off. That's around average amount of time because I've been with the company for like 10 years, almost 11 now. So that means I would have like six weeks of PTO technically. So it's about the same, I'd say. I could be taking advantage of it a bit more though. If I had more reason to. Like I should have went to Houston this weekend for that Riftbound stuff. If I did that, I could have made some extra money, some big monies actually. But nope, I missed out. Maybe next time. The next regionals are here in Vegas though. So I don't really get to travel anywhere for that. But it'd still be fun. Gonna get me one of the metal cards, maybe even. Oh, I should be making some ghee. I gotta start making some ghee because everything has ghee in it. I don't know anything about Indian food like that or making it, but I've eaten Indian food before. A lot of my coworkers are straight up Indian, so I know a little bit. They've been making me go to like buffets and stuff with them because sometimes our work is like, yo, you can they'll pay for lunch instead of doing like pizza. They like to do pizza, man. Companies and their pizza parties, when they mess up, they can eat it. But sometimes they'll like, instead of a pizza party, they'll pay for lunch and you get to choose. And we've gone to like a buffet a couple times, like their favorite buffets. And I don't mind their food. They food decent. Why did my music turn off? One time they chose, why? They didn't choose it. My coworker or my PM project manager or whatnot chose pho, and they did not know how to act because they ain't never had pho in their life before, or a Vietnamese restaurant. They did not know how to act. It was so foreign to them, which is crazy because I think pho is very streamlined. No, not streamlined. What is the word? Mainstream. Something with stream in it. Figured it'd be very, very mainstream and like everybody knows about it. Nah, they was stupefied. I got me a banh mi, but it had the nasty, slimy, pink stuff. And I don't like that. The head cheese, the pink head cheese. It was upsetting. I have been journeying around for like the best banh mi's in Vegas. Have not found like a really like 10 out of 10 spot yet. My favorite so far is one that's actually pretty close to me because they actually use the good head cheese and they use a decent amount of pate. Only problem with them is they don't put enough meat. The other places put like a good amount of meat, but the meat sucks, or the pate sucks, or it smells funky. But I went to another banh mi shop. Usually I'm not gonna spend any money around like this time. But anytime I see like either a taco shop or a banh mi shop I've never been to, I always gotta try it out. Which last week, I found the best taco spot. I don't think I need to search anymore for a new taco spot. It's legit like the best that I've had. Especially for the price. Super worth it. And I tried like every single one of their tacos too. Like even chicken. I don't even like chicken, but I did just to like measure it up. And it turned out to be one of the best ones. Because I bought like 6 different tacos and I tried every single one and it was really good and super cheap. I don't know how long they're going to keep those prices or how long they've been open and why their prices are like that, but it's super cheap. It's like $1.45 for a chicken taco or a carnitas taco, which understandably they're like the cheapest. I think there's like ground beef and ground pork too, but who eats those? Those aren't real tacos. But otherwise, it was freaking delicious. That's what I'm saying. Tacos been getting super expensive. Like $4 of tacos for 2 bites? Nah, I'm good. That's why I'm super okay with the shop that I found. Part of it is the price. Part of it is the tacos just taste good. Like their tripas tacos, bruh, they weren't playing. That was probably the best taco I had there. Probably the best taco I had in a long time. Because it was like perfectly crispy and everything. And their lengua taco, they didn't cut it into cubes. They just left it as slices, which I'm 100% okay with because you get the crispiness. Oh, it was so good. So good. But no more tacos El Gordo for me. Unless it's like 24 hours. That's another good thing about them, I guess, is that they're 24 hours. But the other place is not. But it's like a super good deal. It's like $1.45 for like the cheap stuff. Like ground meats, chicken, carnitas. And then it's like $2 for al pastor, a couple other ones I don't remember exactly. Cabeza, and then it was $3 for the better stuff like steak, tripas, lengua. There was a couple other ones too, but I don't know. I mess with them. And it's not far from me. Only problem is they're not 24 hours. But in terms of quality and price, they fire. Excuse me? But I mean, that's the big reason why I moved to Vegas. Try all kinds of different foods. Eat all kinds of different things. Because there's it's offered. Living in Hawaii, living in Austin, living in Wisconsin, like some of the stuff is good, but they don't got a large diversity of food. I've been trying to find like good sushi joints, but sushi joints are super expensive, 1. 2, It's super expensive. Like every time I eat any kind of Japanese food, I spend like $80 on myself alone, which is insane. I go broke trying to do that. I found like semi-decent places, but not a ton of like places that I would recommend people. A lot of the places I've tried have been like all you can eat too, so maybe that's my fault. I haven't gone to like actual Japanese spots. There is a like tonkatsu spot that I take the people to when they come visit me. I do take them there, and it's not bad. It's actually pretty good, but it is very, very pricey. It's like $20 for like a box set, and those box sets are not big. But Japanese food is typically expensive. Oh, where are my peppers at? Kashmiri peppers. Oh, there it is. Bang. Rice. I gotta make some ghee. Hopefully 2 sticks of butter is good enough for everything that I'm making. Yeah, I love me my Japanese food though. So I always try. But that's like a once a month excursion. And if it's only on the way to somewhere, I'm going anyways. But I found a couple places where like their sushi's good, but the other stuff suck. And I found a couple places where they're like skewers are good, but their sushi sucks or mid. So trying to find a good mix of both. I typically stay away from the strip though, so I haven't tried too many things there. Things on the strip are just expensive for no reason. Just stay out of there and go to places around there. There's so much better things. But I am trying to find some things for like my brother-in-law and my sister to do. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to look up skiing spots. Because like Vegas is literally a valley. So the mountains around it have ski resorts and whatnot. Apparently it's really close. And my sister wants to see snow again. So maybe I go freaking skiing. I have never gone skiing. I feel like skiing's a white people sport. It's definitely not for no short little Asian people. Actually, 2 whole sticks of butter, buddy. I'm making ghee. I'm making ghee though. It's gonna be used for both dishes. It's just, what is it called? It's like the top of clarified butter. Clarified butter is the one in between the layers. So there's like the bottom layer where the fat falls. Then the middle layer is like clear, and then there's a top layer on top of that. And that's what ghee is. From a holy cow. Hopefully that butter came from a holy cow. Otherwise I'd be lying. But I don't know. I think the Korean people are taking over skiing and snowboarding and like snow sports, because like I believe Miles Garrett's girlfriend is Korean. I don't even keep up with like Olympics and stuff, but I definitely have seen that Shaun White has not been winning lately, so it's got to be them popping off. But I ain't never gone skiing in my life. I'm scared. Plus, I don't like snow. Snow can kiss my butt. I moved to Vegas to be away from that stuff. Oh, peppers are going on my nose. Bro, those new seasons, the new anime this season has been pretty bad. There's like only one or two anime that are actually good. Actually digging the new Spy X Family season. It's much better than season 2 was. I've been enjoying it. I've been watching that regularly. Last episode was really fun too. I thought it was just some like funny family humor, but there's a really good plot to it now. It's progressing pretty well. But oh my god, 2026 going crazy. One of the craziest years I've seen in a super long time. Ever since that year that Free came out. Because that year was like Soul Leveling, Free Dungeon Meshi, Apothecary Diaries. That year was probably the goated year. But this year, oh my god, season 2, Free Wand and Wisteria. I don't even watch that, but I hear it's good. JJK. Don't watch that. Well, I watch it, but I don't really like it. Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise going crazy. I do like that one. The new JJK movie looks interesting. I might go watch that and then like sneak into the what movie is that? The Chainsaw Man one? Because I'm not a huge fan of Chainsaw Man, but apparently it's still out in movies, in theaters. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought I used all my cashmere peppers. I did not. See, this is why you should check your ingredients, if you have them or not. Apparently I had some more. Okay, let's make the... Excuse me. The marinade so we can marinate the chicken. We got... What ingredients do I need? For the marinade, chicken, biryani, masala. I got some of that. That's the stuff I bought. Garlic paste, ginger paste, that's what I just put in there. Kashmiri, that's what I just put in there. Okay. For some reason, this was the only thing that had a tag for $3.29. All of the other ones said $3.99. I don't know why that is. I was a little skeptical, but maybe it's not gonna have a problem. But you know me, I could never say no to a good sale, you know? Oh, there's like bay leaves in here too. Okay. I feel like bay leaves don't do a gosh darn thing, but people swear by it. Okay, biryani masala, ginger paste, garlic paste, salt. Salt and turmeric. Turmeric. Where's my turmeric? Here it is. And then some yogurt, plain yogurt. Got this from Costco. Got a chunky boy. I've been trying to eat a little bit healthier these days. So this yogurt has been coming in clutch. Just a smidgen. I've been like eating it with a little bit of honey just to be on the healthy side. I need to like eat more fruit though. That's my problem. I don't eat enough fruit. And I've been straying away from my fiber diet. I accidentally bought what I thought was edamame, but it turned out to be some long beans or big, what's it called? This crap. Broad beans. They're gosh darn broad beans. And they're huge, and they taste disgusting. But, look, I'm eating them just to get rid of them. I'll stay if anyone can answer this. What happened today 84 years ago? 84 years ago, it was the year... Somebody do the math for me. 24 minus 41. Oh, Sleepy was right. 84 years ago, people were able to buy cheap bread. You're not wrong. Was it Pearl Harbor? In 41, right? 41. 1941? What happened in 1941? Is my math right? World War One and a half. It was the second day of Pearl Harbor. Or World War One, I guess. Or two, right? Pearl Harbor was World War Two, right? I could be wrong. I'm so stupid. I don't know anything about history. I've always been bad at it. Welcome in, though, masters. Must be very flexible to be able to do some splits. I used to be able to do splits when I was younger. Not no more. Not even close nowadays. U.S. declares war on Japan. Yeah, see? World War II. Right? Yeah, I'm going with World War II. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but World War II. Lemon juice. That's what I did. Oh, you're a history buff? Well, I will tell you, is not. I barely know my birthday. I know history is good. So, like, you don't repeat yourself and you can learn for the future about mistakes in the past. But I don't know. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. Granted, I'm bad at just about anything that has to do with schooling. Anything. Let's throw the chicken in here. I think I can cut up some chicken now. This is my recently salmonella filled chicken. I don't think I need the skin for the biryani. I think you're not supposed to have the skin on it, though. I love me some skin. I'll save it for some tandoori. Wait, what was the reason why he didn't want to sign it? A treaty? Wouldn't you always want to sign a treaty? After a war? What was the second peace treaty he didn't want to sign? The Cold War? Let's get some chonky pieces of chicken in here. I mean, I think like the lifetime I've lived in has been some of the worst, in which will be studied for years and years to come by. So many things happen in the years of a millennial. It really sucks, to be honest. But like living through it has been really bad. So many crazy events has happened during this time. Germany was blamed for the war and must sign a peace treaty stating they must shrink the size militarily, pay reparations, and give up land. Oh, did they break the treaty? Is that why he didn't want to sign anymore? Considering they went to war again? Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, I got what you mean. I see it. Frickin' warmongers. See, I know a little bit about history. Not the greatest. Pretty ignorant, you know. History lesson and dinner. I don't know about that. I'm good not having history lesson, okay? I've been out of school for 10 plus years, man. I hated it when I was in school, which is crazy because I actually was thinking about going back at one point before I graduated, thinking about getting my master's. I even took, there's a business tests that you can take to earn your master's. I even took that. Failed it miserably though. I think like you needed like a 700 to pass. I got a 500. I was really not taking it that serious. I did stay after class to study, but I mostly did that to kick it with one of the cute foreign exchange students. But I still failed the test, which is crazy because she passed and I failed miserably, even though she thought I was the smartest person in the world, in which I was not, which I am still not. Just saying, it was good times. It was good times. I don't know why she thought I was so gosh darn smart though. I had a lot of confidence. Truman wanted to help countries affected by war, even enemies. I mean, you should. You should have sympathy for the civilians to an extent. Yes, the government that started the aggression, sure. But there are millions and millions of people who did not agree to go to war. So you don't want to completely kneecap them. Yeah, he was, after those nukes, yeah. I mean, it's the first time that it was used, so you gotta cut him some slack. He didn't expect it to be that crazy. Though that was, well, he did it a second time, so maybe he did know what he was doing. Tandoori, oh no. Chicken biryani marinade. Alright, that needs to go in and marinade for a smidgen. America know what they be doing. I can't say that's 100% true. Yeah, actually, I think America definitely knows what it's doing. They just be feigning ignorance like they can. Everybody just think they stupid, so they might as well act stupid, you know? Punch you in the face, so don't worry, we're good friends now. Yep. That's how it works. America is your typical bully. I saved you by punching you in the face, alright? Now you're cool. Now you can be friends with me. That's America for you. Now you can join the club. And I still won't like you. I'll still isolate your country. I'll still treat you like a little kid. I still won't have fun trading with you. But you know, we're cool now. I won't nuke you anymore until you try to act up again. Alright, tandoori chicken marinade time. What goes into tandoori chicken marinade? Excuse me, I need another drink. It is chicken, yogurt, garlic, garam masala this time. Okay. Had it nice and separated out already. Garam masala. Kashmiri black pepper. God. Actually, I say I'm bad at history, but the one class that I took in high school and actually passed the AP test was AP World History, which is kind of interesting, I guess, because I hate history. I took AP World History, I took AP Chemistry, and I took AP Computer Science. Well, Java, C#, C++, which is crazy because I'm a programmer and I failed that test. I don't know how, but I failed it. I was bad at programming back in the day. I'm still pretty bad at it, but I managed to fail all of them. You failed all of them? Hey, I don't even think I got my credits, my college credits for passing my AP World History class anyways. So they tripping. It's a scam. Salt and turmeric. I had to pay money for it because I had to pay for lunch. Didn't even get those tests for free. I was stupid for even attempting to take it though. After Korea was liberated from Japan, the country was divided into the 38th parallel. I actually watched a video about that recently. Yeah, and they weren't supposed to fight. And then they had the Korean War, where it was a lot of back and forth, actually. And it was just them until, like, somebody joined the North, I think Russia, and then America joined the South, and then, like, the North owned like 70% of Korea at the time. Then the US came in, and then it went back. So it was tough. Kashir Methi. Ooh, that's a lot. I don't think I was supposed to put that much. Lemon juice. I don't have lemon juice. I don't have lime. Oh, China joined the North. I don't know why I said Russia. Maybe because Russia just seems like an aggressor that would join anyway. I guess you can say the same about China. Mustard oil. Oh, I have mustard oil, don't I? Mustard oil. I do. I've had this for like 2 years. I hope it's still good. Oh, so Russia did join. Oh, I'm sorry, the Soviet Union joined. Close enough, close enough. It's the same thing. The other day I was humbled about my history lesson by not realizing that Yugoslavia was not a real thing anymore, because my favorite basketball player is from Yugoslavia, Peja Stojakovic. Didn't realize it wasn't a thing anymore. I should have realized that it wasn't after a while, but I didn't. I'm stupid like that. I mean, I guess that area, that whole area is very communist, including Laos, which is where I am from. Laos people are stupid to be joining dumb freaking countries and stuff. Czechoslovakia, right? It's the Czech Republic. I did just watch a video about that too. Are you on my feed or something? And no, and knowing what videos I'm being fed lately, that's kind of crazy. Because I recently watched it, maybe like a week or so ago, where I learned that Czech Republic and Slovakia, yeah, exactly. Even though they're basically the same people, speak the same language, it's almost exactly the same. Ethnically, it's exactly the same too, like, yeah. But I did just watch a video on it. Oh, you study history in school? I watch. So I don't like scroll TikTok too often because it's brain rot. But when I scroll TikTok, that's the kind of stuff that I get introduced to. History lessons, science lessons, and then mixed in with like NBA, NFL stuff. That's basically my feed. I don't have all like the crazy trending things that go on, which is cool with me. I'm fine with that. So my TikTok feed isn't like super brain rot, but it is definitely like the short form content stuff that is eye-popping and catchy, even though it's educational. I have an educational timeline. I learned about the area in between the Earth atmosphere, or the layer of the Earth's atmosphere, that like is the reason why rockets are built the way they are. It's only that one freaking layer that makes it difficult to pass through. I forgot what it's called though. Didn't retain it all, but I remember watching it and learning about it. All right. Let's put some scoring on the cheek and one day the Koreas will become one again. X for doubt, my guy. X for doubt. They will forever be two separate countries. As long as they are backed by two different sides of the world, they will never agree on stuff. Either that or North Korea just ceases to exist. It ain't happening. Germany reunited? Okay. Germany has always been known to at least be united. Kinda. Korea, however, unless the North gets overthrown, which I don't see happening because aggression is definitely frowned upon. A lot more than it was in the past. So I don't see it happening. But hey, I hope they do reunite on peaceful terms instead of imperialism happening, you know? North Korea has China and Russia. That's my biggest reason why I don't see them reuniting whatsoever. Unless China like eats up North Korea, North and South Korea would never be a thing. I can see North Korea becoming part of China before South and North Korea recombine. In my opinion, that's how I see it. But I'm not a history buff. I don't know enough. I feel like this is not like yellow enough. Oh, I need some pepper to add some color. Definitely not part of NATO, but it's in a pretty good spot to be defended by a lot of the world. At least the alliance of like the US. They're definitely really backed by the US, even though they're not part of NATO. It's like America's only stronghold to fight China if a China ever started a war. Then like Okinawa of Japan, I think. There we go. That's the red that I'm missing. Oh yeah, 100%. That's what they're trying to join. They've been trying to join for a while, but with the climate of the world nowadays, it's not looking like it's gonna happen anytime soon. Let's add some more paprika. I want it to be like red colored. That is way too much, but I want it to be red. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I understand why the rest of the world is very hesitant to retaliate in Russia's aggression, but it's crazy that it's been allowed. I understand why, but it's crazy. There we go. I mean, it's not like bright orange, but it has a slight tinge to it. You say that, but when has that actually happened? I guess technically in the case of like America, when, you know, Afghanistan and the war against Al Qaeda, right? But that wasn't like a big war. It was definitely a big war and it spanned many years, but it wasn't like a world war, you know? Ooh, it's starting to separate a bit. The ghee, quote unquote. So we got ghee. Oh, come on, where's the mouse? Marinate the chicken. Check. Rinse and drain basmati rice. All right. Rinse and do the rice stuff. Always rinse your rice, kids. Those who don't rinse their rice, frowned upon. Very, very frowned upon. It is chicken biryani. Chicken biryani and tandoori chickens. It is India Day. We spun the wheel. We avoided Tony's chicken, which is fantastic because that's our only goal now, spinning the wheel. Trying not to land on Tony's chicken. Who is Narendra Modi? Is that the president of India? I know nothing, almost nothing about the actual politics of India. Zero. I know they have a ton of people. Wait, how many cups of rice? 4 cups of water to... I don't want to make that much, to be honest, but I cut a lot of chicken. All right, we'll do that. Prime Minister of India. There we go. Had an idea. Wasn't sure if it was a president, even though president is a very weird position to be, because I believe like Xi Jinping is technically a president, and so is like Vladimir Putin, which they are definitely not presidents in the sense of a democracy. Ugh. Everybody has their own like interpretation what those words could mean. But I will disappoint as I usually do. Every time I make dishes from a different country, I don't do very well, I'll tell you that. Sometimes I do pretty well. There's like peri peri chicken was probably my favorite dish so far. And then I made etouffee, which is probably my second favorite dish I made. But that's America, and I'm technically American. America. All right. What was the one for Southeast Asian again? Siamia or something like that? I remember when it was a big deal. In America, at least, where they were swearing in one of an appointees, and they were like in charge of trade and stuff, and they didn't know where Samia is or what it even meant, which is like the Southeast Asian Trade Committee or something like that. Very disappointing. Why not Brick's cooking stream? I spin a wheel, okay? There is a wheel that I spin. It used to be countries, and then it evolved to like different regions because like places like America have, yes, it's America, but there's like a lot of regionalities. And then it just kind of turned into categories because people decided to throw like imaginary places and fantasy lands on there, like Narnia, you know, which you can do because those places technically have some cuisine tied to them. So it's just a free-for-all at this point. I can add a Bricks region. I can add it to the wheel if you would like. Because the wheel is getting sparse. And Tony's Kitchen, which is an imaginary place, is like a quarter of the frickin' wheel now. And I'm not looking forward to making that stuff. Because it's looking like it's gonna be like Cheetos on rice and microwaved eggs, which I don't know about you, does not sound very appetizing. Just saying. Nor interesting, okay? If it was interesting, sure. But no, does not sound good. Okay. Now I gotta make some fried garlics based off of this ghee here. I just gotta strain this. Look at that. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Where's my strainer? There it is. Strain this butter so none of the fat gets it. That did not go well. What's going on, Banguido? What's good with you? What's for dinner? Your left knee. That's for dinner. That's what it was looking like. Meat. No, but we're on India today. So we're making biryani chicken biryani, and chicken tandoori. Not a huge fan of chicken, but we're doing chicken. Alright, I'm trying to like strain it by not letting... I don't have a cheesecloth. So... I mean, I guess that works. That's enough ghee, I think. Nicaragua. What kind of food do they make in Nicaragua? Florida is not a country, but I can definitely add Florida to the list. I don't know what you would. What do Californians eat? Cubanos, right? That's the only thing I can think of that, Florida would have as food. Let us add. Do I have Nicaragua on here already? I feel like I do. I don't. Okay. Nicaragua is going on there. Look at the wheel. Oh, maize baking is actually the highest. That's the highest because of freaking Oblivion. Gosh darn that guy. Okay, we're gonna fry these onions up. Hopefully it doesn't burn. Food Wars? Do I have Food Wars on there? Where do you see Food Wars? Food Wars. Oh, Food Wars. From the anime, Shokugeki no Soma. Key lime pie is definitely a Floridian food. You are correct. That's a good suggestion too, actually. If I throw Florida out there. UK should be tikka masala. That is exactly what I made last time for the UK. And then the time before that, I made fish and chips. Kind of. If you've seen Shokugeki no Soma, not all of it is like traditional Japanese food. Like there's like a pretty sick eggs Benedict that Aaron makes, which is not Japanese whatsoever, right? They're not really known for that, at least. But yes, well, not really. It's not Japanese food. It's not Japanese food at all. It's just food from Food Wars, which is kind of dope. Isn't Food Wars undercover porn? Kind of. But it's food porn as well, so it's a mix of both. All right, onions getting fried. Yes, food porn. Have you ever been on Reddit, the food porn /r food porn? It's pretty dope. They make some really tasty looking food. Just saying, like extremely tasty. It's good. They make some really dope food there, at least pictures of it. You don't use Reddit. You're crazy. Reddit is like my #1 source of all news and keeping up with the times, memes. It's my brain rot, okay? You know how most people brain rot is like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, things of that nature? Mine's is Reddit. You find the most crazy things from there. North Korea food should be ragyemyeon, cold Korean buckwheat noodles. Thank you for that suggestion, because if it ever landed on North Korea, I don't know what I would have made. I would have made like freaking MREs or something. Go buy some MREs and try them out. Because I had no idea. I have Reddit only for I'm sorry, John. What the heck is that? I do like Korean cold noodles, at least the ones that you get from like H Mart. I'm not entirely sure if that's from North Korea or South Korea. I'm sure it's from South, but hey. I don't watch Markiplier. I am sorry. Don't know what that is. I hear he's a cool guy though. And his voice is luscious. But I do not watch Markiplier. But I do love me some Reddit. Moon Jae-in and Kim Jong-un had ramen for lunch during 2018 Inter-Korean Summit. I know who Kim Jong-un is. His name is Sleepy Undercover. But who is Moon Jae-in? Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to take a piss. I need to take a fat piss. Boom, 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 boom. Oop, took off the wrong thing.
We doubled it. How did we not get it on 25? That's the real question. Right, we're bad. I'm sorry, I forgot.
How could you forget that? 6 minutes and 13 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
No. Usually it's more caramelized than this. I kind of just put too much water, so it didn't get all the way simmered down. But shot. Egg is good. Nice and creamy actually. It's not super dry. You fucking did it, baby. Fucking did it. Fuck phase 2. This garlic smelling spectacular.
Phase 2,
or not
bro?
garlic.
Who needs
Onion.
phase 2?
Smelling crazy. Excuse me. I'm sorry, John. Okay, we're watching a I'm sorry, John clip. All right. Oh, wait. This is not a clip. This is straight from Reddit? What is this? This is just a Reddit. Oh, I've seen these before. Why is this for Markiplier though? I've seen these before where they have like creepy versions of Garfield or things from Garfield. Ah, I've seen this before. I've been to this subreddit before. It's creepy as heck, though. I don't know what that has to do with Markiplier, though. Because I don't watch Markiplier. So I don't get the significance. It is creepy but artistic. That I understand. But what does that have to do with Markiplier? Ooh, I'm making a new drink. Because you said something about Markiplier, did you not? Or did I read my dyslexia come in? No, I have, you said it yourself, I have Reddit only for I'm sorry, John. Like Markiplier. Or Markiplayer? That was just the two things subsequent to each other, so I assumed they had something to do with each other. Oh. He made a South Korean MRE video. Okay, I get it now. Alright. That's what you were talking about. No, we need a North Korean one. Not a South Korean one. A North Korean one. I'm dyslexic. Remember, dyslexia just be kicking in sometimes. I'm not though. Sometimes it feels like I am. It's the dyslexia. I wonder if the North Korean and the South Korean MREs are the same. Can't say that they are. But if it ever lands on it, Master of Splits got it. Oh, snaps! Finally be able to graduate. Congratulations, early graduations, buddy. Hopefully your knee's healed. So you ain't limping your way, getting your diploma. Oh, wait, do they do that? Sitting there limping. '81 average. That's like average, okay? Buddy, you need to get at least a 90, 92, okay? Because in Asian households, that's not good enough. 81 is not good enough, my friend. You get a whipping. Get below a 90. But cheers to you. Cheers to graduation. Cheers to becoming adults. So, you're in this stream, okay? This stream has Asian standards. And I want better for you, okay? I want you to do better. So do better. Be better. No naan bread? No. I was thinking about buying some naan bread, or at least making it or trying to make it, but I forgot to buy yeast. I thought I had some yeast. I had some in my last apartment and I threw it away when I moved. So that's my fault. So I didn't have any yeast to make it. So we're just gonna do basmati rice with the biryani and then tandoori chicken. I might make some chutney though, if I have the ingredients to make it. You're gonna study pharmacy? No! Because you're supposed to be a doctor, okay? Pharmacy is like not doctor, okay? If you're Asian, it's doctor. Everything else is failures in life. So, you failed. I failed too, so can't be mad at you. If you have the points, you would like to add Albania to the wheel. Yo, I could add Albania to the wheel. Go ahead. If you got the points, it's 1,000 points though. Do you have 1,000 points already? That's a decent chunk, man. I'm not sure how quickly you earn them, but hey, there it is. Not even close. You can ask other people to put it on there for you too. Like Bang Kui, if he's ever so kind. I'm not sure how many points he has. He probably doesn't have that much, to be honest, but I don't know. You be here. You have free drugs. You make a good point. You're the reason why America has an opioid crisis. You would be the reason why we would have an opioid crisis number 2. So, I'm all for it. Oh, Banquido's so nice. Thank you, Banquido. He's adding Albania to it. And you said... What did you say you wanted? Because I couldn't really... Tave Kosi. You're gonna learn how to make opioids, this guy. Or fentanyl. He's gonna learn how to make fentanyl. That's why he is the way he is. Albania added. I should spin the wheel, but we'll wait to spin it a little bit. Want some Coke? I would like some. I don't drink soda, so I'll pass. I'm sorry. I don't drink soda. Ginger ale isn't a soda, right? Yeah, I don't drink soda. Duh. Man, this CIA coming for you at your front door, bro. Ginger ale is not a soda. Right. I do drink Baja Blast every so often, though. When I see Baja Blast, I have to buy it. Because before, it used to be that it was only sold at Taco Bell, but then they switched it up, and then it was like only at certain stores. Now you can buy that everywhere, which I understand because Baja Blast is crazy. But I still end up buying it whenever I see it. And I see it pretty often. You don't drink alcohol, but you buy it when you see it. Kind of. Actually, I don't buy it all the time, so I'm lying. I don't buy Baja Blast all the time. I'll see it. Because a lot of times I see it nowadays, they have like a sugar-free version of it, which tastes similar, but they don't hit the same, so I don't buy it. There's too many versions of it, too. There's an alcoholic version that I super mess with. Yeah, kids don't drink. Please, kids don't drink. Drinking is bad. Like, there's an alcoholic version of Baja Blast that I think last time I drank a whole case of it on stream, and I was super drunk that I forgot to stop stream before I went to sleep. It's pretty bad. Like the one in Vegas. The Taco Bell in Vegas is actually pretty good. It's pretty decent. They have the alcoholic Cantina one, and it's pretty good though. Not really, because I asked for whiskey and they put Fireball on that thing. We gotta run that back. No. I was out, bro. I was super out of it when I drank that, because it tastes good, right? And you know that I couldn't stop drinking it, drink the whole thing. And it wasn't the first time either, because before, I guess I did stream, I was streaming it, but I was streaming World of Warcraft, and we were raiding. And I also drank a whole case of it then. And I failed our raid so bad. There's probably a VOD of it out there that no one's ever seen. But I got blackout drunk. I hear about it all the time that I failed the raid because of it, but yeah, let's not have me drink Taco Bell Baja Blast alcohol anymore, because it's very strong and it's very tasty, and I will not stop drinking it for quite some time. All right. If I do 24-hour stream, though, I'll take one every 6 hours. That's the answer. Do you really like Taco Bell that much? Have you ever been to one of them Taco Bell cantinas? I don't know if they have them where you're at. No, a pack is 12, man. A pack of those Baja Blast alcohols, it's a pack of 12. And they're like 8%. Didn't realize they were 8%, but they're like 8%. I get pretty messed up when I drink them. You don't even have KFC? Tough, man. Tough. I should, you know what? Next time I go to one of them Taco Bell cantinas, just because you like it so much, I'll get one of those tubes that it comes in. It's like a Baja Blast slushy. Costa Rica has it. That's crazy. A whole ass island has it, but you guys don't. That's crazy. But that sucks for you, my friend. But I'll get one of them tubes that it comes in. It's pretty cute. It's small. It's not like here in Vegas. You can get like a giant tube of alcohol slushy. It used to be $20. I don't know how much it costs now. It's probably like $50 now because of inflation. But it's like tall. It's like 2 feet tall, 3 feet, probably like 3 feet. And you just like carry it around and get drunk. But Taco Bell has like a smaller one. Maybe it's like 1.5 feet, 2 feet, 16 inches of slushy. And you get to choose what kind of alcohol you want in there. I made the mistake of doing whiskey because their whiskey is freaking Fireball. Fireball is not whiskey. It's stupid. So it don't taste great. You got some vodka or tequila or something, but ugh. But I'll send you, if I ever go there and get one, I'll send you one. It do be legal to drink in public. It is. It is. As long as it's in a non-glass container. So like you can't walk around with a bottle, but you can walk around with a plastic cup or like one of those giant tubes. Which people do. Not as often as before, but people do that. Who would waste 300 points to time himself out? Trust me. Trust me. There are people who do pay. Banquito may or may not be one of those people. There are people who do it. Timing other people out used to be a lot more frequent. People would time people out all the time. It'd be very hilarious when they would do it too. One of my guys, Mick, would get timed out all the time. It'd be hilarious. Yeah. And I question why people do it in the first place. But look, if you have fun doing it, it's all on you. It's all on you. Whatever floats your boat. I do have some crazy things on there for my points. I haven't updated in a long time though. Oh yeah, that's it. Like a lot of people say some things and they feel ashamed about it, so they put themselves in times out just to, rethink what the heck they said. So it does make sense. There's a little bit of sense. He make the onions. Parboil rice in a medium pot. Wait, what? 1/4 of the fried onions to marinate the chicken and give it a quick mix. See? Banquito. Why do you deserve to go to the shadow room? Are you drinking, my guy? Bro, have you been drinking? Is that what it is? You know what? Congratulations to Banquiqui, okay? Banquiqui graduates tomorrow. It's a celebration for the man. Cheers. My mouth. I have a hole in my mouth. You know what? You deserve a pizza party. Do I have a pizza party? You can have a shrimp. Is that your jam? You love you some shrimps? I love shrimps too. One of my favoritos foods. I don't know if you've ever had the sweet shrimp on the sushi. That's actually one of my favorite ones too. Okay, popcorn shrimp goes crazy. Popcorn shrimp goes crazy. I don't know if they have bang bang shrimp where you came from, but before it became like a big thing and they like have it everywhere, only place you can get it was Bones Fish Grill. That was like the first time I've ever had it. I took a date there one time. I'd never been to this Bonefish Grill place. It was expensive as heck, but that bang bang shrimp was really bang bang, which is crazy because it's just like mayonnaise and some like sweet chili sauce. But it was really gosh darn good. Just saying. I ain't never been back to that Bonefish Grill before, but I guess that was the original place that had it. So I was there before it became like super popular. You never eat. I mean, I only eat nigiri and sashimi. I don't eat any other type of sushi. I don't eat sushi rolls. Cause sushi rolls be meh. It's all about nigiri, which I have found a pretty decent place that has. Okay, they only give you one piece of their bluefin tuna, but that bluefin tuna is really, really good. The Otoro hits different. Otoro is like one of the sushis where I'm like, it's kind of worth it to get. You don't eat raw fish unless it's soaked in vinegar or lime juice. Because that's what ceviche is. Ceviche is more like, or citric acid, I guess you can call it. I love raw fish though. That's the only time I enjoy fish now. Before I used to like it as a kid, just vinegar. I mean ceviche. You said you eat ceviche. Ceviche a lot of times isn't vinegar. It's citric acid. It's like lemon juice, lime juice. It's not vinegar. I don't think at least. I don't remember exactly. You like vinegar. Hey, that's fair. Vinegar and fish is not horrible. Any kind of like acid with fish is pretty solid. Granted, I mean, I don't see how you don't like sushi then. Because sushi is essentially vinegar, rice, and raw fish. I mean, everyone loves sodium, bro. Sodium is essential to life. Even like, I don't know, your chest might hurt like mine's. I have crazy acid reflux because of it. I have like, I'm very afraid to go see a doctor. Because last time I donated blood was probably 7, 8 years ago. I was told I have crazy high blood pressure, like hypertension level of blood pressure. And I can see it. I can see that I do have that. You don't like soy sauce? That's crazy. Soy sauce is essential to most Asian foods. Most Asian foods. Okay, Grandpa. Okay. It's not even Unc no more. It's just straight up Grandpa. How about adding Kenya to the wheel? Do you have enough points? What food from Kenya do you want, I guess, to see? Because I was very surprised that peri peri chicken from Africa was my favorite dish so far. Fire. And it's from Africa, so I'm down with it. What is that, Sleepy? What is this? Getting married in Vegas. You didn't pay the point, Sleepy, so I want Squeaks and Ludwig get married. Why are they wearing Dark Souls? Oh, not Dark Souls. That looks more Onion Knight. No, that is Dark Souls. Gosh. All right. We watch it. Gosh. It looks like Ludwig and Squeaks. What are they doing? That did not copy the whole thing. They just started doing a Dark Souls. Oh! Nigeria jollof rice. Ugali. I don't know what that is. I don't know any like real African dishes besides like peri chicken. I've done igisu, fufu and igisu. I added way too much sardines in it though, so it tasted way too fishy for my liking. Maybe I should have used a bigger pan for this, because that's an accident. All right, what are we looking at? Twitch. Hey, I don't think I've seen Squeaks before. I think I've seen Ludwig before, though. Isn't Squeaks married, though? I think Squeaks is married. I could be wrong, but I think he's married. A lot of people doubt that he's married, but he's married. All right, Banquito. What can I make with tortillas and cheese that isn't quesadilla? You can make nachos. You can make some kind of nachos. You know what that means. The boys need to. So about that, Sleepy. About that. So remember when you told me to buy Digimon? You can make nachos, bro. You can make nachos, like American nachos. Add some jalapenos, throw some cheese on it, and fry the tortillas, and you got you some American nachos. Ground beef if you have it, or chicken, whatever you want. Onions, cilantro. Call it a day. Is the only thing you have cheese and tortillas? If that's the case, the only thing you can make is what you gonna call it? Quesadillas. Depending on what kind of cheese you got, though. All right, what you can do? Chips and dip. Oh, now you good. Perfect. Make you some nachos. Cut up those tortillas, fry them, throw some cheese on it, bacon bits, ham. You could make you a breakfast, nacho. Boom. Salsa if you have it. If not, you completely fine. You good, bro. Yeah, Sleepy, I'm sorry. I had Digimon and all the Dark Souls, plus the DLCs in my cart. And I never hit complete transaction or checkout. I never hit checkout. So the other day I was going through and I was looking at what I had or what I wanted to buy. I looked at it Digimon was $50 again. I was like, oh, oops. Also, the Dark Souls games. So that's my fault. I apologize. Now I don't have Dark Souls, nor do I have Digimon when they were on sale. That was my fault. I did not hit buy. I don't know why I didn't. I swear I did it like 3 times too. I need foods for tomorrow too. What you got mozzarella cheese. Okay, mozzarella. I mean quesadilla. Just make you chilaquiles. You know what chilaquiles is, right? I don't know if you know what chilaquiles is, but it might be just an American thing where they make basically a breakfast mix, which the ingredients that you have of food. So make yourself some chilaquiles. Easy. You can get Dark Souls 3 Deluxe right now for $33. Bro, $33 is basically full price, bro. Come on now. That's basically full price. With super sauce. Wait, have you just gonna eat them cold? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. People look at me funny when I eat straight from the fridge and like put a tortilla, bologna, sriracha sauce, roll it up, eat it. But that's what I was grown on. It's not depressing, bro. Chill out. It's not depressing at all. It's good food. $33 is essentially full price on Dark Souls 3, bro. I can't do that. I refuse to pay over $20 for Dark Souls. Granted, Dark Souls is probably a really great game. And I promised that I was going to play it to Mare one of these days. But that's too expensive for my blood, bro. Too expensive for my blood. Wait, Dark Souls 3 is 70? 70. That's insane if that's true. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think you're lying to me, bro. I'm gonna throw all of these bones and I don't even care. I was gonna use it for soup stock, but we're just gonna throw it all in there. Does it come with all the DLC? The deluxe come with all DLC. Why am I competing with Ludwig and Squeaks though? And I doubt like frickin' Hero is gonna actually buy the game. For $33? Okay, send me the link. Send me the link. Because I have been contemplating playing it. It was like a debate. It was between that and Hades 3. So, send the link. Send it in the Discord because I will forget. I will forget. You're gonna make some bacon sandwich because you have them little bun breads. Bro, what about the tortillas? Make some chilaquiles, bro. Chilaquiles are good. White people love chilaquiles, okay? Like that's their like go-to when they go to like a Mexican restaurant, even though it's not technically Mexican and whatnot. But it's not bad, bro. Yes, the white people will love it. I know, but have you tried it before? It ain't horrible. It's semi-decent. But I'll play some Dark Souls 3s. I was contemplating, but I wanted to play like Hades 2. But we can do that another time. Yeah, it's not bad per se, depending on where you get it from. But if you have like salsa, I just assume that you have salsa because you're you. You always gotta have some kind of salsa. But eggs, bacon, tortillas, fried or not, you don't have to, but cheese, call it a day. Bro, that's not sad. You got a lot of stuff. I don't like eggs, so that's my problem, but you have eggs, and I assume you don't hate eggs, at least. All right, now we got the biryani cooking up hither. I'm gonna throw this in the air fryer. You eat them raw? Exactly. That's because you be bulking up a smidgen. I feel you. I feel you. Raw eggs do go hard. I don't mind raw eggs, honestly. I like raw eggs in my udon, where I have the eggs themselves and then add the raw eggs on top. Oh, yeah. Every time I go to Hawaii, I go to Marugame Udon, and I always get one egg just so that I can crack it up on top. It's so good. Trust me, I have big boy, big back tendencies as well. All the time, baby. Big back tendencies is the best. Alright, I'm throwing this in the air fryer even though they're supposed to be grilled. I don't have a grill because I'm not allowed to have one. Because I live in an apartment complex and they do not condone that. You could just eat plantain chips. No, you don't. Don't eat no plantain chips. I love plantains, don't get me wrong. Plantain chips is really good. Don't get me wrong. But if you have cravings for something else, go ahead and do that. Excuse me. I love me some plain chips though. Plantains, very underrated. I don't like bananas, but I mess with plantains. Like mashed plantains is also really good. Bananas get too much credit. I Sleepy, if I buy Dark Souls, are you going to play? I have been wanting to play. I think I said it at some point where I wanted to like play some like Souls-like games, which is why I bought the other game from FromSoft, which is the mech one. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I bought that and I haven't played it yet. Holy, I haven't played any games lately besides TFT. You already sent it? Shoot. Lunchables ad. How do I cook potatoes? Armored Core 4. That's the one, yes. I bought it and I have not played it. And I think I paid full price for that. I haven't played it at all. How do you cook potatoes? How you want to cook a potato? You can mash them, smash them, stick them in a stew, I think is the meme. Not the meme, but the saying. Mash them, smash them, stick them in a stew. You can make, there's so many ways you can make potatoes good. Legitimately yesterday, I took some tuna from a tuna can, boiled them potatoes, mixed it in with the tuna, and then mixed it in with some mayonnaise, called it a day. That was my meal for yesterday. Also some peppers, but it was pretty good. One bad. You have ingredient. I don't know what ingredient is. What is an ingredient? That sounds crazy. Yeah, we can play some Dark Souls 3. Next, I don't know. I have been into Riftbound a lot more lately, so I've been going to a lot of these events. And the only ones I can really attend are on like Friday, which is a day that I stream. So I tend to cut those short. I can try to start a series, but I don't know. That's kind of like pushing it. For a, what? Oh, ingredients. You have ingredients for a Spanish tortilla. What is a Spanish tortilla? Like a regular tortilla? Look, if you can make yourself like homemade tortillas, that's the difference. I thought you had like tortillas, like store-bought ones. I finished the last of my store-bought homemade ones. Oh my god, this is super full. Oh! Oh, you can make yourself a skillet in America. Like at a Denny's or something, IHOP. You can get yourself what we call a skillet. Where you fry up those potatoes, you cut it up into small little squares. You cook the bacon, cook the potatoes, mix it up, throw some cheese on top. That's what you call a skillet. Boom. The vodka, you take a shot of vodka before you eat it. Boom. Done. That's probably more like a Russian thing, though. Yeah, Riftbound's got me like by the balls though. So I've mostly been doing that. I was there yesterday too, but Spanish with vodka and eggs and potatoes. I guess that's not crazy. That doesn't sound like wild or anything. Granted, like you do a decent amount of cooking with alcohol. Vodka though, in like potatoes, that's a different story. Maybe for like a vodka sauce, noodles. This thing is bubbling. Okay, let me lower it down. Just a smidgen. I'm gonna put your nut on some soup for the glucose. Do nuts have glucose in it? I feel like glucose mostly comes from fruits or vegetables. I don't know. Oh, cum has glucose in it. Does it? How does it have glucose in it? It's not like it doesn't produce glucose on its own. Not like a plant or nothing. Look, thank you for that crap. Information. I can probably use that at some point, maybe. Even if it tastes salty, it has glucose. Is cool salty? How do you know these things, Benquito? Please elaborate and confirm your scientific findings and your hypotheses, please, and your sources. I would like to know your sources. Nah, I don't think. Well, first of all, why are you Googling that? Two, I don't think Google has, does Google really have the answer to that? Saying, like, does my cum have, who asked AI or Google, does my cum taste salty? And does it have glucose in it? That's a wild thing to ask Google. That's what I was thinking you were doing. And I will believe you if that's what you have done. And I will 100% believe you. Okay? But if you are Googling, why is my cum salty? And does it have glucose in it? I will question you, my friend. 3 minutes, I will give you 2. Work faster, my friend. You can be better than that. I might have overfilled this this pot for this chicken biryani because it's overflooded. You have to find content. That's fair. That's fair. You're a curious boy. I understand. Or a curious man now. After tomorrow. Curious man. Chicken's cooking. Biryanis. I feel like this is like, it's super overfilled. A little too much. What is this, Sleepy? What am I looking at? You super clipped that out of context, bro. That was all on freaking Banquito. Alright. That is very out of context. Because I did not wonder that. That was not questioned in my head. That I had Banquito confirm. He confirmed it, not me. You are the expert in... depends. I hear that is very good for your skin. So, lick it to confirm your hypotheses. And then rub it on your face so that you can have glowing skin. That is what I've been told. I can't confirm or deny. I will not have custody. No, you won't. Okay, I don't know. I don't know from personal experience, but I have been told it's good for your skin. That's why women in the videos are okay with it. And that's what they do. So, and then I've been told. Okay? I don't know nothing about it, but give it a try. And then you confirm that hypothesis as well. Also, that was, okay. You were over by a minute, my friend. You were over by a minute. What were you doing in the minute in time? You had an extra minute there, my friend. What were you doing? Okay. I gave you 2. You went 2 over that, and then 3 over your own estimate, bro. What is going on? So it burned like it burns like a shot through the throat? Why do women do it then? What is this? You had sitch sites. That's fair. Some of them sites be a little bit overrun with like ads and all that good stuff. So okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. All right, I give you the benefit of the doubt. You feel weird, but you haven't answered the question. Is it salty? And does it have glucose in it? I guess those are the 2 questions you were looking to be answered. It tastes like burnt throat. What does burnt throat taste like? Like eating peppers or eating charcoal? I've had charcoal down my throat. That was never fun. A warm stomach, my friend, you might be pregnant. You impregnated yourself, my friend. Well, you'll be a man tomorrow, so you'll be prepared. You'll be prepared. Imagine the first time you took a shot. Ah, okay, that makes sense. You said a warm stomach. So... The first time I took a shot, okay. Oh, I get it. Like when you take a shot, that makes sense. Make your throat burn. Okay. Thank you for taking fun of the team and for science. Now I don't have to do it myself. I appreciate you taking fun of the team. If you start throwing up in the next couple hours, you feel nauseous or anything like that, yes, I would recommend it. I don't know how it works, but I feel like if it's like 2 lines, that means you're preggers. And you might want to go see a gynecologist. But if you don't, no, just take like a plan B or something, you'll be okay. You want to throw one? Okay, go see a doctor tomorrow. Make plans with yourself. Make sure that you guys are prepared to actually have this child. If you don't, or if it's not legal for Plan B in where you live, good luck, my guy. Good luck. Look, a lot of places Plan B is not legal anymore, so all the power to you. I wish you luck. Thank you for taking fun of the team, though. Thank you. You are a trooper, a star, and they will, in the future, everyone will see you as the next Albert Einstein or Galileo for, like, moving science forward because you decided to do that. Thank you, my friend. Eulogy, take in one. They're like, the future of the world has been on the back of Banquito. The CIA might catch you for doing that, but how about you throw yourself down some stairs and say it was an accident? That would be the more appropriate one. It's kind of good. No. We don't want you to die. We don't want you to die. Just like throw yourself down some stairs one time. Test it. If that doesn't work, do it again. A month later. If that doesn't work, then do the coat hanger. If that doesn't work, then yes. Go ahead and do that. If you're really that desperate. But who wouldn't love a little bit of extra banquitos running around? You know what I'm saying? Banquitos be a real one, so just having a couple extra banquitos around, I feel like that's not gonna hurt the world or anything like that. Alright, this should be my last alcoholic drink. That's like a third bottle of whiskey. By the way, this is for science. We are trained professionals. I'm not getting paid. If you're gonna do this, it's at your own risk. Yes, 100%, 100%. He's a scientist. He's gonna go into pharmaceuticals. This is for his master's, PhD. What is it called? Not a hypothesis. There's a word for people who go for their doctors that they have to do. Their thesis. This is Banquito's thesis. Okay, so he's a trained professional. I do not recommend. There may be side effects. That's good. I want to say it's like done. Because the rice is nicely cooked. But I'm giving it a little bit of time. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. Rice is almost done too, actually. Chicken's done. I'm gonna make this chicken extra crispy. I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes on like 420 because I'm cool like that. None of that 6-7 bull crap. Side effects are vomiting, seizures, epilepsy, nausea, explosive diarrhea, uncontrollable feeling, and more that may not be found yet. It's like one of them commercials where like they try to cure one thing and then the side effects they list is just way worse than them fixing whatever version of the thing. Like the Viagra commercials, it's like all the things are labeled and like, bro, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Maybe it is for some people. I don't know. I don't even, like, well, why are they making commercials for like medicine in the first place? Shouldn't medicine just be available for everyone? Why do you have to advertise to sell it? Just go to your doctor, get prescribed something, and take it. Why do you have to like commercialize it? It makes no sense. I guess that's America for you. Oh shoot! I was supposed to add this stuff. I didn't add this stuff. It's added. It's added. We get 5 minutes of this extra stuff that's in here. The bottom is gonna have like some crispy rice, I feel like. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with. Advertised by Plan B products. In America, that's only legal in certain states. Not all states that is legal for, my friend. Ooh, these crispy onions kind of go crazy. But thank you for taking from the team, bro. Ain't nobody else was gonna do it. Sure as heck wasn't gonna be me. You a real one. I don't have any more plates for this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it in one of these things. That way, it's already stored in a thing that I can just throw in the fridge. Legit. Gosh darn it, Banquita, you distracted me and I forgot to put the spices in. Granted, it's good, but like it could be way better, I would think. I might. I might just do like half. Put it in here, call it a day. Put the rest in. It's pretty good though. I mean, even without all of the spices and whatnot. Definitely burnt my tongue. Alright. Ooh, that stuck to the hot plate. Oh, this is way more than I thought. Crap. I should have used like a wider plate because holy moly. I need to add these onions. I am definitely eating this for the rest of the week. Holy moly. I did not think it was going to be like this much. Because it's a lot of biryani. It's okay, I'm fat. It took me like 2 days to finish this. I like two cups of rice, right? I feel it was like two cups. It was not a lot. Definitely was not a lot. But Definitely looks more like 2 cups, so I could be wrong. We're gonna throw some saffron on here because we fancy. And then, hold on, wait. Let me just make my plate. We'll do a small one for now, and then we'll work through it. I bought that maybe like 2 years ago. So, you know, I have not been using a lot of saffron. But it is monies. Thank you, Vintage. Thank you. Appreciate you coming through. Unpredicted sex happens. Act fast. Plan B. Okay. My dude, you're not in pharmaceuticals yet. Not yet. You ain't gotta be that crazy about it. That is wild you had that ready, though. This isn't that. You gotta do a hashtag ad. Hashtag ad. I did read it. Act fast. Plan B. One step is emergency contraception to prevent pregnancy before it starts. Take 1 pill within 72 hours, 3 days, for best results. It's available on the shelf for pharmacies. No prescription or ID needed. Plan B, your timely backup from planned moments. There you go. Hashtag ad. Hashtag ad. It saves many people's lives, but it's also taken many people's lives, depending how you're looking at it. I mean, this is pretty good. Pretty good. And then tandoori chicken. This is a lot of rice, though. All right, I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit before I throw it in the fridge for sure, because it's hot. Also, the chicken. I really hope I don't forget. I'm a wee bit inebriated, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I feel like it was 2 cups. It was definitely 2 cups. Wait, how much rice did I put there? Where's my cup thingy? This thing. It was like, not even 2 cups. Like the rice I put in, it maybe was like a cup and a half. At most. But I swear the amount of rice I put in was not up to here. Okay? It was not a lot. I swear it was like down here. Okay, maybe 2 cups. No, 2 cups at most. That's a lot of freaking rice, though. It's kind of insane. Maybe my, I bought it from Dollar Tree, so maybe the measurements aren't 100% correct. But I feel like that's 2 cups of rice. Based off of the measurements I got from that thing. It's yum yum rice. It actually looks kind of good. Surprisingly, it doesn't look a little mad. Use a mug? Bro, I don't got one. That would have been even more than this. It feels like it would have been way more than this. All right, let's skedaddle over to the living room and we can try out. Okay, that I touched it. I don't know if we're back or not, but sure. Okay, here we go. Check Discord. Just stop. Just let me stop. All right, here we go. The food, the drink. Let me grab you guys too because we need. Oh, I didn't spin the wheel! Crap! All right, I'll spin the wheel. Let me figure out how to do that without being able to see it. All right, I'll take pictures. I always forget to take pictures. Hold on. Let me you know, I'm good at this. Wait up. Picture.
Condoms are the simple, effective way to prevent STIs and unplanned pregnancy. Use one every time. They are accessible, easy to carry, and come in many styles. Keep them handy.
With the hashtag ad. Man is really trying to get into pharmaceuticals. That's crazy. Condoms are a simple, effective way. It's 99.9% effective though, bro. 99.9% effective. All right. I can't even see. Oh, I can see somewhat. Oh, it is chicken biryani. Tandoori chicken is not as crispy as I want it to be, though. And then, you know, chicken biryani. Two things. Not too much today. Sorry you came from that 1%. Trust me, my parents lived in the third world country. I was born on a refugee camp. So contraceptives were like an afterthought. So I was definitely an accident, but not because lack of trying with contraceptives. And you was planned gamer. You were lucky. I was not planned. I don't think I was, at least. My dad was like 40 plus. Having children at 40 plus, that's kind of tough. The boats were definitely a rocking, literally. I always joke saying I was born on a refugee camp while my parents were trying to cross the Mekong River, which is a little bit of over-exaggeration, but yes, I was born on a refugee camp. My parents couldn't travel until I was born, and they had to wait like 3 months after I was born and they were to come to America. So, yeah, I was definitely born on a refugee camp. I don't know where my birth certificate is, but it has a little foot stamp on my thing. It was Titanic. I'm old, but I'm not that old, my dude. Leo DiCaprio was not my uncle. You heard that he had the first honey pack. I don't know what that means, my friend. I don't know what that means. Oh! Spin the wheel. Let me spin the wheel. This is good, though. Even after Banquito freaking distracted me, they made sure that I didn't put my ingredients in. They eventually got there and there was fire. Wait. Boom. And then we got a wheel. That's my anime. And we spin. Please, no Tony's Kitchen. Please, no Tony's Kitchen. I'm okay with this. I'm 100% okay with this. We can do some baking next week. I hadn't done baking in a long time. I promised I was gonna do some baking, but I haven't been doing it, so I'm down for that. Well, next week we're gonna be baking. I don't know what we're gonna be baking. Maybe some croissants or something. Try to be fancy. French. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Christmas cookies? Wait, you're not wrong. Bro, you know May. May's always around. She was here last week. Christmas cookies is actually not a bad idea. We can do that. Point 4, you can get like a craft, your own dungeon, dungeon? I don't know what I know you're talking about PoE, obviously, but I don't know what you mean by point 4. You talking about the patch? Sugar. Christmas cookies is not a bad idea. Gingerbread house? That's not baking. That's not like cooking. I guess I can do arts and craft. I feel like that's like an arts and craft thing. Not a cooking thing. Sugar cookies? Yeah, but after Val Orbs, you can't Val Orb it again, right? Unless Chaos Orb. What did Val Orb do again? I don't remember what a Val Orb does. Chaos Orb, like, allows you to get, like, a random buff. But then it can't be buffed again. Right? I haven't played PoE in so long. With Santi? What is a Santi? You want me to bake and decorate sugar cookies? That's not a horrible idea. That sounds good. Okay. I'm gonna get like I actually have like piping to pipe stuff. Wait, what is next Monday? My family's in town. I have off next Monday. We'll see if they want to do something. Wait, let me double check. It is because on the 16th, I am going to see the NBA Emirates Cups finals. And then on 17th, I have like a steakhouse reservation. I didn't even think about stream. So I don't know what day those are. Okay. 17th or 15th. I'm sorry, I can't. Just left the That's even Hanukkah. Bet. We making some sugar cookies. Maybe some gingerbread houses. I like that idea though. I'll have to let May know that it landed on it. So maybe she can stop in for a quick bit. Only once. Okay. Okay. I don't exactly remember what that does. We'll see. All right, time for some tandoori chicken. It's not bad. I like the rice more. The rice is a good amount better. But next week we can definitely make some baking things. Christmas themed things, I guess. The 15th. 24th is... What is on the 24th? That's Christmas Eve, right? 25th is Christmas. Rag's birthday is the 21st. Right? Right? I feel like Rag's birthday is on the 21st. I feel like I'm a good friend. You know what I'm saying? It's on the 21st, not the 22nd. I could be wrong, but I feel like it is. Then the next Monday's on the 22nd, not on his birthday. I'm just saying. I think it is on the 21st. So everybody gotta say happy birthday to Rags when it's on the 21st. If I'm wrong, switch it up and like happy early birthday because it's on the 21st or the 22nd. No, I'm very confident it's on 21st. Not covered because it's not everybody's birthday. Honestly, a lot of my friends' birthdays around this town. Actually, it's about to be my uncle's and my little sister's birthday. Oh, end of 25. Sorry, happy belated birthday to everybody if it's the end of December. I guess you're not wrong. You're not wrong. My music turned off. Where's my music? This is good though. I've been like debating what's the best white rice or best rice in general. Sticky rice is obviously the number one because sticky rice is so good you can eat it with anything. Quite delicious. But then after that it's like the rice you can throw in the rice cooker. I used to really like jasmine rice just because of the smell, the aroma of it, and its neutral taste. But I'm starting to grow a little bit into like the stickier cow rose rice that like Koreans use. I don't know. I've been fighting with myself. But I still buy jasmine rice because that's like my go-to. But this basmati rice is also kind of good. Like, would it be going against my Southeast Asian roots to stray away from jasmine rice though? Because like Hawaiian people use cow rose rice for the most part in a lot of their food. They don't use jasmine rice because it's mostly like Japanese too. They use a lot of like Japanese short grain as well, which is good too. I don't know. Debating myself, it hurts to move away from jasmine rice, but I might have to start buying some cow rolls or some short grain Japanese rice. I just remembered I need to eat me my Ozempiral or whatever for my heartburn before I forget. legit have to take this once a year so that my heartburn stays under control. Because one, I'm getting old. Two, I love me my spicy food. So, gotta take this thing for a good 2 weeks or whatnot. It usually lasts like a whole year, so it's not a huge thing, not a problem. You stop buying jasmine rice a long time. What kind of rice you eat then? Or you just don't eat rice? I don't know what kind of rice Hispanic people use. In fact, it's like medium grain rice. They don't really like have a specific name for it or whatnot. But I mess with it. Bro, jasmine rice just smells so good. That's why I typically buy it. Oh, cow rose or Goya. Yeah, the Goya, it don't really have like a name for it, but it's typically like medium grain rice type of thing. Cow rose rice is good though. I like the stickiness it have. Like when you go to like the Korean restaurants, that's what they use, I think. But I love the smell of jasmine. It's what the OGs bought. Always. Calhoun. And I know how to cook it. I don't know. It's just always been the go-to. Getting ready for bed. Yeah, I'm almost done. The dinner is good though. Has not been bad. Indian biryani, tandoori chicken, quite good. No chutney, but it's solid enough. Yeah, like the cow roll is sticky and like the food sticks to it but doesn't get absorbed into it, so you can still taste like the sauce from it. So that's why I like the stickiness. Mother, she went crazy. I feel like that's like a Midwestern meal that isn't really like eaten in other places. Bro, in 2 days, people have pointed out that I have a Midwestern accent. Granted, some of you guys are from the Midwest, so you guys don't like hear it. But in 2 days, somebody pointed out the fact that I have an accent. That's crazy. You say bag. You say bag or bag. It's not like I said those words though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got pointed out that I have an accent. It don't even be that obvious. It's not like I have a New York accent where that's like super obvious. But somebody stopped and actually told me that I have an accent. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The one true, like, word that I know that only Midwesterners say is oop. Whenever I run into people, would you be like, oop? That's a Midwestern thing. That, I'm like, yes, okay, sure. Reasonable why you know I have an accent, but like, outside of, I don't say bag, I say bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, backpack, waterfowl. You say bubbler. I've always said waterfowl, not bubbler. So it can't be that. I'm just saying. It's always, I mean, apparently there's a really big dispute between like soda pop, and soda. In Wisconsin, I say soda. I've always said soda. But places like Iowa and Minnesota say pop, which is weird as heck to me. But hey, to each their own. I've always said soda, so I think Wisconsin is the state that says soda, not pop. Chicago? It must be like everywhere else. It's like Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois say pop. That's really weird. Okay, cold drink. That's different. That's different. Purple drink, cold drink. That's just a hood thing more than anything. But like, people told me I got this accent. I'm like, bro, what accent? I do speak a decent amount of Ebonics. Sure. But it's not like a real accent. In my opinion, I don't have like a huge accent. Usually when I hear an accent, I think of like an Asian accent or something. Or a New York accent. Oh, about to die. Or even a Southern accent, like, or a Valley Girl accent, or I guess you can say. But like, an accent, a Midwestern accent, I feel like that's for like very distinct and hard to tell. It's not very obvious whatsoever. There's only certain words or certain phrases that are like, yep, this guy's from the Midwest. My little stop. I did see Chow Baby wanted some cat's eye stuff, which is kind of wild. I don't know anything about Cat's Eye, so I just know that they're a K-pop group. That's the only thing I know about them. I don't know if it's any good. What do you mean? They really like K-pop like that? I don't know much about K-pop. Never have been like a huge fan. I've been to a couple concerts, but like that's because of different reasons. They are international, you're right. But it is a K-pop group though. In true fashion, they're a K-pop group. All American actors sound like rednecks to English folk. Not really. There's a huge distinct difference. Speaking to a Southern person, a New York person, and somebody from like a Valley Girl accent. I don't know how to explain that one, but that's a little bit different. But I guess you're right. Like a British accent, if that's what you're talking about, sure. I mean, people do got British accents. They have a song with Spanish? Okay. I guess you're kind of right. I don't know too much about them. I know they're like a mix. There's definitely like a Filipino chick in there. I think there's like a black chick in there, right? Is she black? I can't tell. She really dark-skinned. I know one of their songs is very, very popular on TikTok. I don't know which song it is though. But I know one of them is like super big on TikTok where people just make a dance out of it and whatnot. My brain rot is not that bad. The brain rot that comes on my feed is just educational brain rot. I don't know, Ghanaian. Is that the word from that African country? from Ghana. See? Definitely Koreans. Is it the one where they do the finger thing? I feel like that's the one for cat's eye. They do like some kind of finger thing, right? I don't exactly remember. Ah, see? Touch. That's the one. So like, even though my feed is typically educational, mostly geography stuff and science stuff, once in a while, I know. Okay, the melody stuck in my head. It's like touch, 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 touch. I got you. It's stuck in my head. Yep, that's the one. NGGYU. What? No, it's like touch, 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 touch. I got it. I remember now. Yeah, I think. Yep, that is the one. See, I'm not out of touch. I ain't old. I know 6'7", 6'7", you know? I got it. Yeah. I don't know what Tony's talking about. He's the real unk. Gnarly Gabrielle. What is that? All right. Let me move back over there. I finished the meal. Fantastic. It was actually really good. Not like my favorite or anything, but it was still pretty good. Solid meal. Let's play that reel, I guess. Shoot, I left the freaking screen over there. Ugh. Tiny, I don't trust ever Tiny Euro or ads perfect because I didn't take a piss. Look at me.
Oh, so we doubled. Yeah, I'm not good on 25. That's the real question.
Because we're bad.
Right, we're bad. I forgot.
How could you forget that?
6 minutes and 13 seconds.
No. Usually it's more caramelized than this. I kind of just put too much water, so it didn't get all the way simmered down. But shot. Egg's good. Nice and creamy, actually. Not super dry. Fucking did it, baby. Fucking did it. Fuck phase 2. Who needs a
phase two, bro.
I'm usually good with taking my mic off before I go to the bathroom, but hey, there's a Swiss chick, a Ghanaian chick, Venezuelan, Indian, Chinese, and Korean. Yeah, they kind of all over the world, ain't they?
Here, baby. Come here.
All right, let's. What does this guy send me? I don't trust tiny URLs, but we gon'. I know you heard me pee for like a second. I caught myself, okay? I caught myself, but yeah, you guys did. I'm sorry. I usually catch myself before that, okay? I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, this guy's a jerk. This guy's a jerk. This guy. All right. Well, you guys, freaking Herman for you. Okay. Food is done. It was really good. India was fantastic. Next week is supposed to be May's baking, so we're gonna do decorating some freaking Christmas cookies. It might be perfect timing. Do I make like what is it called? A fruitcake? I feel like fruitcake is not like a real thing for people anymore. Maybe like in the 80s and 90s, people like ate fruitcakes. But I feel like nowadays a fruitcake is not a real thing. People do not make fruitcakes for Christmas no more. Could be wrong. I'm not baking. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if it takes some baking. It probably does, but... Alright. Next week, Christmas time. Oh, you know what? Let's slam one of these. Cheers. I don't really typically drink water or anything while I'm eating. So, did not even sip this. So, congratulations, Banquito. Congratulations on being a man-ish. So, cheers! I don't know what that is. Do I click on it? That's obviously not a Rickroll, but I'm gonna delete it if it's me peeing. Oh my gosh, never mind. You got me, buddy. All right. India was delicious, great food. See you guys next week for Christmas. I also have off next week, so might be more time to do other stuff. I might stream with my sister and my brother-in-law. We'll see how it goes, if they want me to. If not, I'll see you guys later, I guess. Bye! Have a good night. Peace. I don't even know what that is, B. That's just like an empty square to me. My dyslexia. Time for leaks. Ah!